Sawadee Hello everyone! It's me again, your teacher Melvin. I hope you're okay and fine together with your family. So, stay safe and stay home. Today, we're gonna talk about mixed fraction to improper fraction. But before that, let's have first a review about the types of fractions. So there are three types of fraction. First, we have the proper fraction. Next, we have the improper fraction. And then the third one is the mixed fraction. Anyways, what do you mean by these fractions? Okay, let's have first the first one, the proper fraction. When we say proper fraction, the numerator is less than the denominator. Example, 1/2, 2/4, 3/6. So in these fractions, the numerator is less than or smaller than the denominator. The next one is the improper fraction. In here, the numerator is bigger than the denominator or larger than the denominator. Example, 4/3, 3/2. And then another example, we have 10/6. So as you can see, the numerator is bigger than the denominator. So that's improper fraction. Okay, and the last one is the mixed fraction. So, or mixed number. So when we say mixed number, there is a whole number and a proper fraction. Example, we have 1 1/2, 3 1/4, 2 1/3. So as you can see, we have a whole number and then a proper fraction. So that's what you mean by a mixed number or mixed fraction. Okay, now that you're already refreshed about the three types of fraction, let's move on to our topic, which is turning mixed number into improper fraction. To understand more about this one, let's look at this video.
Fractions. How to change a mixed number to an improper fraction. You've got to know how to do this when you're doing fractions. Let me walk you through how to make sense of it so you can do it too. Here's a mixed number. You might also hear this thing called a mixed numeral or a mixed fraction. Different names, but they all mean the same thing. Every mixed number contains a whole number part and a fractional part. Here we've got 2 2/3, that's 2 whole ones, and the fractional part is 2/3. When we change between a mixed number and an improper fraction, we're saying how many parts there are in total, and we're giving that information in the form of a fraction. The denominator tells us how many parts are in each whole. A denominator of 3 means that each whole has 3 parts, and we have 2 wholes. This fractional part tells us that we have 2 parts out of 3. We can see all our parts in this diagram. How many parts have we got? There are 2 wholes, so that's 2 lots of 3, 6, plus 2 more parts, that's 8. And we keep the same denominator because this is still parts out of 3. So we put the total number of parts, that's 8, over our denominator of 3. And there's your improper fraction. We can also do this work without using a diagram. Let's take another example. 4.5. Each whole is worth 2 because our denominator is 2. I have 4 wholes, so that means I have 4 lots of 2, or 4 times 2. That's 8. And I have another part here to add in from the numerator of 1. So 8 plus 1 is 9. That's our number of parts, so that's our numerator. I use the same denominator we started with, 2, and I'm done. 4.5 is the same as 9 over 2. And I can use a diagram to prove it. 4 wholes. Each whole is worth 2 parts, plus 1 more part out of 2. That's 9 parts out of 2. It's the same answer. 5.75. This is 5 wholes. Each whole is worth 4 parts, as the denominator tells us. So we say 5 times 4 is 20. Add the remaining 3, that's 23 parts. Put that back over our denominator of 4. Done. 6.2. 6 wholes. Each whole is worth 3 parts. So 6 times 3 is 18. Add the remaining 2, that's 20 parts. Put that back over the denominator of 3. Done. Last one. 8.75. 8 wholes. Each whole is worth 5 parts. So 8 times 5 is 40. Plus the remaining 3, that's 43. Put that back over the denominator of 5. Done. So when you're changing a mixed number to an improper fraction, you take the whole number and you multiply it by the denominator, and then you add the numerator, and that's your total number of parts. It's your new numerator. Put it over the old denominator and you're all done. And with a bit of practice, this will soon be second nature for you. If this film helped you, please click the thumbs up for me. Thanks!
I hope you have learned something on the video. Now, let's have more examples. Okay, number 1. 1.5. You may pause the video if you want. Number 2. 3 and 5, 7. Number 3. 4 and 2/3. Okay, let's check your answer. Number 1. 1.5. The answer is 3 halves. 3 halves. Number 2. 3 and 5, 7. The answer there is 26, 7. 26, 7. Number 3. 4 and 2/3. 4 and 2/3. So the answer there is 14, 3. 14, 3. I hope you got it all correct. Okay, this is already the end of our topic. I hope you learned something. Reminder, at the end of this video, I will give you a worksheet to see if you really understand the topic we have today. And that's it for today, guys. Stay safe and stay home. Kop kon kap.